Hi everyone, as more information releases about Honkai Nexus Anima, I thought it would be a fun idea to pick my top 10 Honkai Star Rail characters I would like to see in the game. So I don't have any new information on Honkai Nexus Anima, this is purely speculative, none of this is confirmed, this is all for fun. Also, to make this more interesting, I thought about putting together 2 Pokemon that I would think would fit the character, and you can kind of interpret it, use your imagination as to what the anima would look like if the character was added in the game, of course. Again, this is purely speculative. I don't have any information on any of these characters. I'll also give them their own aspect and traits for each anima. I'll probably put this up on the screen so you know which ones are currently out that we know of. So number 10 is Sparkle, and I decided to choose Zoroark and Chi-Yu for obvious reasons. Zoroark can transform into different other Pokemon, just like Sparkle can transform into different people, and Chi-Yu because of her like koi goldfish aesthetic. And for the anima's aspect and trait, it's going to be Change and Mastermind. Number 9 is going to be Kafka, and I'm going to be choosing Ariados and Salazzle. Ariados because Kafka is very themed around spiders and poison. Same thing for Salazzle. I feel like that fits her incredibly well. Also a poison type Pokemon. And for the anima's traits, it's going to be Dark and Blaster. Number 8 is going to be Jingliu, and I'm choosing Weavile and Qianpao. Weavile because I wanted to choose something that was more ice themed. I feel like she fits that sort of more dark ice aesthetic. And for Qianpao's swords kind of remind me of Jingliu's a bit. And for the anima's aspect and trait, it's going to be Regret and Gladiator. My number 7 pick is going to be Castris, so I chose Giratina and Dragapult. I think if I chose anything other than Giratina, it would be kind of like weird. It's pretty much a giant ghost dragon. There's no way that I don't pick it. Same thing for Dragapult, also just a ghost dragon. There's very few of those in Pokemon. And for the aspect and trait, I would like to think that she would have Memory and Cherubim. Number 6 is going to be Feixiao. So for Feixiao, I chose Zacian and King Gambit. Zacian because of the whole Moon Rage affliction thing, the whole wolf thing that she has, and King Gambit because she is one of the 7 Arbiter Generals. I thought that would fit her the best, just because King Gambit kind of looks like a general. For the aspect and trait, it's going to be War and Gladiator. Number 5 is going to be the Herda, and I chose Delphox and Miss Magius, both being sort of magical girl or just sort of witch-themed Pokemon. I think that would be a very interesting mix, sort of like a mischievous, smug kind of Pokemon. And I gave her the aspect and trait of Pride and Mastermind. Number 4 is going to be Acheron. Her Pokemon picks are going to be Absol and Cerulege. I chose Absol because he's very cool looking. He kind of gives me off like Acheron vibes, like the best way I can describe it. Cerulege is just another sort of themed Pokemon that just fits her pretty well. It just kind of fits the ephemeral blade look a bit more. And of course for aspect and trait, it's going to be Regret and Explorer. Number 3 is going to be Rappa. I chose Grafaiai and Greninja. I don't think anybody's gonna contest me on that. I feel like those two are absolutely perfect. Grafaiai being a monkey, Rappa has a lot of monkeys, painting as well. Greninja is also just a ninja that is very cool. Has a giant shuriken, just like Rappa does with her own like blade weapon. And for her, I picked Competition and Striker. Honestly, I couldn't really find any aspect and trait that fit Rappa very well. These are the closest ones that I thought fit her the best, but honestly, you could probably choose something else for it. For number 2, it's going to be Phynon, and I chose Arceus and Reshiram. Arceus is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it's even has pretty much almost the same color scheme aside from the blue. And Reshiram is a giant white dragon that is fire. I think it kind of it fits Phynon's whole core flame thing going on. And for the aspect and trait, I chose Light and Protector. And my number 1 pick my top character that I would like in Honkai Nexus Anima is gonna be Firefly. I think her anima would be a mix of Armourouge and Iron Moth. Armourouge because, you know, bulky armor, fire type, Iron Moth, you know, flying metal robot, basically flying metal robot. And for aspect and type, it's gonna be War and Gladiator. And those are my top 10 Honkai Star Rail characters I want in Honkai Nexus Anima. Let me know in the comments if you disagree with any of my picks, whether it's the Pokemon or the aspect and trait. Also, which character would you like in Honkai Nexus Anima? It doesn't have to be a Star Rail character, but I'm kind of curious to see which characters you guys want to see in the game. Bonus points if you give them their Pokemon fusion, Pokemon that would fit them the best, and their aspect and trait. But yeah, just wanted to make this little quick video. I've been thinking a lot about the game. It's definitely one that I'm incredibly interested in. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos. This isn't going to be the only one for the week. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.